Welcome to another episode of Will Wednesday. Today, I will teach you how to be sexy and confident.
Now, I know what you're thinking. Will, what gives you the authority to speak on sexiness and confidence? And that's easy. Now, the goal of this video is to provide you tips on how to be more confident and sexy. Because for me, both of them are kind of the same thing. You can't be sexy without a little confidence, and you can't be confident without being a little sexy. Come on. Let's get straight to it. Tip number 1 on how to increase your sexiness and confidence. Can you guess it?
Drum roll, please.
Eat correctly. Oftentimes people will say that, looking good and everything, it's all in your genetics. That's 100% true. However, most of us aren't giving our genetics a chance because we fill our bodies with chemicals that essentially block our DNA from utilizing the blueprints of our genetics to its fullest capacity. Since I've started eating nutritious, organic foods, let me tell you this, my facial structure has changed. My face is more symmetrical, my skin's healthier, it's more glowing, it's more elastic. Every function of my body seems to have improved since I started ingesting healthy, organic foods. I am convinced that good nutrition holds the keys to unlock the potential that your genetics has to offer. And that includes generally looking good, healthy, symmetrical, glowing, vibrant, adjectives. I used to drink alcohol quite a bit. I used to eat processed food, sugary cereals, junk food in general. And I honestly looked like a different person. See what I mean?
I can't go back. It was horrifying.
Not only was I on the fat side, I had acne growing out of my skin, my face seemed to droop, my body seemed a little swollen, and that's just from eating things that were not good for me. A rule of thumb that I usually have is to eat food that doesn't have a long shelf life, because a lot of the chemicals that they put in food in stores that you buy, a lot of the chemicals are designated to increase the shelf life. Now, that's not companies looking out for you to ensure that you can enjoy something for a longer period of time. That's so that they can sell more of it for longer to increase profits. And you're ingesting that type of dishonesty, and it's being reflected in your body. You see, nowadays, I am nearly dedicated to eating all organic foods. And I say nearly because who can resist an occasional Oreo or 2? Or 3 or 4 or 5? But more to the point, things like vegetables, fruits, chicken, fish, the things that human beings have been eating for thousands of years before discovering the industrial process of mass-producing things for profit. If you eat as your body is designed to consume, you will feel so much better. The way you walk, the way you talk, your expressions, the energy that you exhibit, it changes dramatically just based on what you eat. And if you feel good, that increases the level of confidence you have, which in turn, by our calculations, increases your sexiness potential. The second tip to increasing your sexiness and confidence is, it's pretty easy, exercise.
What a surprise! It was exercise all along.
Now, I try to work out for at least 3 times a week for an hour, because I think, and I think you might agree with me, that the human body was designed for physical activity. Exercising isn't just for losing weight and getting big muscles. It lets you be more in tune with your body. It lets you become more aware of the way your body moves. Because a lot of us, and I'm especially guilty of this, often sit for long periods of time, and that just creates overall lethargy and inactivity in the muscles that are meant to be used in a variety of ways. Simply put, if you increase the amount of awareness you have over your body, you'll feel more whole, wholesome, confident. You'll own the ground you walk on because everything feels more unified. A quick example, dancers. Dancers have to be very aware of how they can physically manipulate themselves, and that is a breeding ground of confidence, and thus sexiness. One thing I especially like about exercise is when you do cardio, it clears your skin up like crazy. It clears your pores. It makes you feel rejuvenated, and that makes you feel more confident.
And finally, tip number 3.
Embrace your passion. The more you dedicate yourself into doing what you love to do, what makes you feel fulfilled, what fills your drive, what makes you feel alive, the better your reality is gonna feel. And as I said before, what you feel inside is projected out outward 24/7. Whether you're sad, whether you're angry, or any other type of emotion, it always projects itself. And if you feel fulfilled, if you feel the drive that you get from engaging what makes you feel excited at a soul level, you will radiate that. You know, because sexiness can also be equated with being desirable. And we desire individuals based on whether or not they exhibit traits that we want deep down in ourselves. Being confident and sexy has a lot of deep implications about whether or not you're fulfilling your truest purpose as a human being. And to sum it all up, how to be confident and sexy. 1. Eat correctly so that you can utilize the fullest capacity of your genetics to make you look amazing. 2. Exercise. You want to be in tune. You want to own the ground you walk on. But you can't do that unless you're fully aware of your body and the muscles that make up your body. So move. And 3, indulge yourself in the greatest purpose that you have, as measured by the excitement and fulfillment you feel when you engage in your particular activity. Embrace your passion, because that is the way to go. You want to radiate what you feel inside, and if you don't feel good inside, you won't look good outside. You look at drug addicts, they feel good, but they're not fulfilled. Those are just 3 tips. If you guys have any idea on how to increase your personal sexiness and confidence, leave a comment down below. Thanks for watching my video, guys. If you enjoyed this episode, please like the video, subscribe, and stay tuned in 7 days for the next Will Wednesday. Have a wonderful week. College isn't for everyone. Now, I'm not going to speak for everyone here, you know? Well, I kind of am, because I'm saying college isn't for everyone. But I'm keeping it general. I mean, sometimes you need to go through college because that's the most direct route to your choice of profession.